Trust issues often stem from experiences where safety, emotionally or physically, were violated or ignored or simply not taken seriously. These could be moments where promises were broken, boundaries were crossed, or where we felt simply betrayed, dismissed, or abandoned. Over time, we start to protect ourselves by building walls, overthinking, controlling, or assuming the worst at all times. But here's the deeper truth. Trust issues we have with others is often a mirror with the fractured relationship we have with ourselves. When we doubt our own decisions or ignore our own intuition or abandon ourselves to please others, we slowly dismantle the inner trust we need to trust others, the foundation that we need to trust others, the inner safety we need to trust others. And rebuilding that trust starts within. The more you trust yourself, your voice, your inner knowing, the more able you are to see who and what is trustworthy around you. My name is Malu from 22 Routines, and you usually see me with my eyes closed, guiding you through practices like EFT and meditation. And in these talking videos, I want to dive a little bit more into why I do what I do and practical tips and tools that have helped me a lot in my journey. So let's get into it. I took some notes so I don't forget anything. So first, it's important to recognize when you have betrayed your own trust. So I want you to ask yourself, when have I crossed my own boundaries to avoid any discomfort with other people? When have I said yes when I was meant to say no? And when have I stayed silent when I actually knew I had to speak up and I had something to say? And when have I rushed the decision when I didn't trust myself to pause? These are great journal prompts, by the way, so I'll also write them in the description below. And if you choose to journal on these are 4 great affirmations to either write down or to speak out loud if you're going through a journey of trusting yourself more. I am ready to rebuild trust within myself. I no longer abandon my needs for external validation. I forgive myself for not knowing how to protect myself in the past. But I'm learning right now, and that's more important than anything I've done. The next step is to tune into your intuition more and to really feel your yes and no. So when you go throughout your day, just feel into like anything that you're doing, like, do I truly want to do this, yes or no? And the more you do it, you're kind of like building a muscle, which is amazing. And ask yourself, like, am I choosing this out of fear or out of alignment? Your body will whisper long before your mind has clarity. So practice that more often. Next one is one of my favorites. It's keeping promises to yourself. So if you're saying that you're going to rest all day, go rest all day. If you're saying that you're going to meal prep for the week, go meal prep for the week. If you say you'll go for a walk or workout, go for a walk and go for a workout. And if you set a boundary, honor that boundary to yourself and to other people. The next step is to accept that you're going to make mistakes and still trusting yourself if you do so. Make it a priority to normalize making mistakes without abandoning yourself. Like, honestly, I'm still working on this one, but it's a powerful one because you can mess up and still trust yourself. Trusting yourself that you'll do it differently next time. And it's important to change the inner dialogue. So whenever you make a mistake, you can say that I made that choice, it didn't serve me, but I'm still worthy of trusting myself. That this is part of learning and that I do not need to punish myself to grow. The next one is practicing inner reassurance instead of external validation. Instead of asking other people what to do or what they think of your idea, or if you're not sure about it, just tune into yourself. You know I love to meditate, but really tune into yourself, journal it out, do a free flow, and instead of having other people make a decision for you, just really trust you. And if you make a wrong decision, it's just divine redirection and another lesson learned. One amazing thing that I always do is whenever I don't know if it's the right decision or I'm a little bit in limbo or I'm too much in my head about a decision I need to make, I tune in, I either become very present or I do a meditation. And then I ask higher self, Father Heaven, Mother Earth, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, what should I do? Or should I do this or should I do that? And it's magical what happens because always something falls away or all of a sudden I have like a very crazy instinct or someone gives me an opportunity to do this and it feels really good. Like it always works out that way. Or even think, what will my higher self do in this moment? What will my higher self choose in this present moment? And then act from that place. Next up, we have emotional body regulation. Self-trust lives in a nervous system. To regulate and feel trust and safe in your choices. Practice EFT tapping, which is my favorite way to regulate the nervous system. Whenever you feel anxious or just really need to tap into the body, move, go for a walk, breathe deeply and intentionally. Trust really builds from embodied presence. And lastly, is to celebrate every time you choose yourself. Did you speak up for yourself? Did you pause and respond instead of reacting? Every time you do that, open a new note and name it in capital letters self-trust. And every time you have one of these moments, write them down and celebrate it with something. Buy yourself a coffee at your favorite coffee shop. Do a yin yoga class at the end of the day at your favorite yoga studio. Call a friend that you've been dying to talk to. Watch your favorite show. Do whatever, but celebrate that. That's a big win. And before we end this video, I really want to remind you that self-trust doesn't mean that you get it right every time. It means that you made a conscious decision from your true self and that you come back to yourself no matter what. It means that you can handle life without abandoning yourself and abandoning who you truly are, but instead celebrate who you really are and be honest with yourself. And even if you make a mistake that was not authentic, call you out on it in a loving way. The relationship with yourself is the most important. And as soon as you have a strong relationship with yourself, you live with a full cup, everything around you will be affected by that. Because everything that is overflowing, you'll be able to generously share it with others and other things. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, share it with someone that might benefit from it, subscribe. And I would love to know which one was your biggest takeaway. These kind of videos are very much outside of my comfort zone, but I'm really happy to do it because if it's for a bigger cause, I truly want the best for you. And make sure to check out any of my other videos. They're mainly EFT and meditation practices, but I'm sure that they will help you on this journey so much. And please remember that this is your life. Choose it with love. And I'll be here with you always. See you next time. I'm so fucking proud of you, baby.